It's 911.
Sé an scanan the Black Swan le Natalie Portman scanan Lorna seachtainna an 8 cuaig chuna de ach an isis tá Broner Tracy go raibh sí an áras faoi dog fad atá Maxwell ag iarra córlaithis se chur is Shortland Street.
You like the pretty nurse. Think she likes you too.
Frankie's nice, yes.
You have HIV. I have to get back. Otherwise I'll be getting those death stares again.
Of course, so...
Catch you, eh?
No exit when the bullet's still in there. Call X-ray. We need views of that 5 pronto and cross-match him, please. Tracy, get out of here.
No, he's my brother and I need to do something.
You know the protocol. Out now.
Trace, don't go, please.
You missed out on all this action. I am not going anywhere.
Scotty, get another line in, please.
What happened?
I got jumped on the street.
By who?
A guy in a mask. I couldn't see his face.
Well, what were you doing? Where were you going?
To meet my CI.
CI?
Criminal informant.
The guy must have been waiting. The gun, I got a hand to adjust. I pushed down. He was aiming here.
Anastomosis looks good. No leakage. You get points for difficulty. Those polyps look particularly nasty.
What, you've seen nicer-looking polyps?
You've made good time too, Isaac.
I didn't rush it. Wasn't the point?
Easy, Tiger. I think that was a compliment.
It was.
Okay, if you're happy to close without me, I'll scrub out. Textbook stuff. Keep it up.
Alice forceps.
The gold star from the teacher. Doesn't hand them out like lollies either.
It's for all of us, not just me.
Theatre 4. It's ED.
Isaac Worthington.
We need a surgical consult on a gunshot victim.
Okay, page Chris Warner. He's just left. He's in the scrub room.
Gunshot surgery, eh? Bet you'd love to get in on that action.
If Chris needs me, I'll assist when I'm done here. Right now, this patient's all that matters. So let's focus, shall we?
Why the long face, the bartender said to the horse.
You need to get some new material. How about, did you hear the one about the ambo and the junkie? Wait, on second thoughts, that's not that funny.
You feeling worse today?
Actually, I'd rather hear about somebody else's problems. How's this stand by your man thing working out?
It's good.
Well, I've got to hand it to the guy. Kieran always manages to talk you around.
I did the talking.
Listen up, Kieran. You'll be a good boy from now on. Or else. No more secrets, no more lies, you hear?
We all lie sometimes.
Yeah, with Kieran, it seems to be full-time.
Well, not to me, not anymore. Because he doesn't need to. I told him I'm his wife, and he can trust me with anything. Well, there's no point.
Oh, hey. Spike bowl for one.
Thank you.
Could stretch you too if you want. You could share it with a certain cute nurse.
She wouldn't want to share anything with me. Who knows what she might catch.
Oh, come on, she's a nurse. She's not going to freak out if you tell her the truth.
I told her, and she treated me like toxic waste.
But the same thing could happen to her. Surely she must have been trained to separate the risk factors from the myths.
Well, she probably got an A on the theory, but when it came to the hands-on version, she was strictly hands-off.
Maybe you should have waited till after the test, then.
You mean I should have lied to her?
Well, that's not lying.
No, Hunter did the right thing. Honesty is the best policy. We know that.
Yes, quite true.
Frankie's the one with the problem, not you. It sounds like she deserves a good slap.
Just let it go, Soph. I plan to.
What are they talking about? Do you think it's bad?
Well, Chris Warner's the best, so whatever it is, you'll be right with him.
Doug, we're going to get you straight in the theatre and get that bullet out, OK?
How's the leg?
It's badly fractured. We'll need to put in a rod to stabilise the thigh bone.
And what about vascular damage?
Won't know till we're in there.
What's that mean?
Oh, don't you worry about that. That's just medical jargon I'm showing off.
I'll talk you through everything on our way to theatre, OK? Hey, thanks for getting here so quickly.
gunshot to the right femur. You'll have seen similar cases in Johannesburg.
Yeah, too many times.
Oh, repetition makes for expertise. That's why you'll be assisting me. Let's go.
He'll be okay. He's got you, for starters.
Some help I am. I was ready to stab him in the back before someone else shot him.
You had your reasons.
Maybe. But if there is an upside to this, and that is a mighty big if, at least I know for sure now he's one of the good guys.
Remember me?
From the bar, right? Did I forget to pay my bill or something?
I'm Hunter's sister. You know Hunter, the guy you treated like a rabid dog.
Is that what he said? I mean, I didn't mean to offend him, honestly. I was just shocked. Believe it or not, I've never actually met someone
who might be really sick thanks to some seriously crappy luck. Don't nurses meet people like that every day?
Yeah, we do, which is why I should have handled it better.
If I was you, I'd think about a new job. One that doesn't require silly little things like compassion or empathy.
I'm sorry. Okay, I really am.
There it is.
Well, he's lucky the femoral artery's intact. There's still massive soft tissue damage.
First things first, how about you take out that bullet?
I thought you would do it.
Don't muck around. You've got an anxious audience.
Okay, then. Forceps.
All clear. He can breathe out now.
It's the easy part. Now for the real work.
You can handle it. I'll follow your lead.
So if you see a nurse carrying around a barge pole, that's Frankie, making sure I keep my distance.
Mate, I don't believe it. It's the last time you'll be taking my advice.
You did me a favour. At least I'm prepped now. I know what to expect from women if I test positive, a big fat nothing.
Hang on, look, Frankie couldn't handle it. That doesn't mean every woman's going to react the same way.
Hi. I was hoping we could talk.
I'm off. I'll see you later.
Careful, I've touched that.
Okay, I deserve whatever you dish out. I was a total loser.
You think?
Well, it's not like you even know for sure. I mean, you might be infected, but you might not. I realise how important it is for you to be positive.
Positive? Is that what I need to be?
I mean, you need to look on the bright side that you'll be okay. Because nothing's certain yet.
It wasn't certain that we'd sleep together either. You were kind of getting ahead of yourself. Even if we got that far, the risks are manageable. Yeah, I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
Maybe meet for a drink later? My shout?
Maybe not.
Okay, fair enough. I'll see you.
He's still coming around. Oh, any chance for a lie down, eh, Doug? You were going to be okay.
It's a pity the protection came too late. Still, you can sleep easy now, knowing they've got his back.
I'll sleep even easier knowing that it was you who patched him up.
Actually, Isaac ran the show. Thanks to his skill and effort, I'm confident Doug will regain full use of his leg.
Well, I had the A-team behind me, Tanya, the rest of them. And I knew you'd be waiting outside the theatre door if I stuffed up.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
Anyway, when you're ready for a debrief, boss?
No time like the present.
Great.
Fair enough if you want to thank those two, but not me. I owe you a major apology. It's pretty clear now Doug's not one of the bad guys.
Shame he had to take a bullet before his own sister could see that. Don't you apologise. As soon as Doug comes round, that is my job.
Just spoke with Maya. Doug Morrison's comfortable and there's no sign of infection.
Well, it doesn't hurt to follow up. Still, I'm in what I said today. You did a great job.
Thanks. Not just for the props, for giving me the chance to prove I'm not a total cowboy.
And this is how you repay me?
What?
You're making me feel old. After the day we had, you're not going to get me past that couch, and you're off on a hot date.
More of a lukewarm date.
With Vicky.
Of course, Vicky. I'm not playing the field.
If you go and call on her because of what I said about Harry being put out by how she spoke to him, don't worry about it. He's forgotten already. Vicky is his numero uno teacher all over again.
Oh, is that right?
Still, it might pay to keep things discreet just so he doesn't feel like he's competing for her attention.
I completely agree. School and home, completely separate. Vicky understands too. You won't see her here anymore.
I'll get it. Miss Munns, I've already done my spelling homework. Want to check it?
Hi, Harry, not right now. Hi, I'm a bit early.
I thought we were going to meet at the restaurant.
We talked about it, but then I thought you changed your mind.
Miss Munns, do you want to play a game?
Another time, mate.
Are you staying the night? We could play a game after breakfast.
Hey. How you feeling, Sleepy Smith?
Like someone shot me. Funny that.
Look, I know work's been tough lately, but going and getting yourself shot just so you can have a holiday, that's taking it a bit far.
This is my fault, is it?
Hey, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean anything.
What do you mean, Tris? What are you trying to say?
That you've been under major pressure, and that's why I got the wrong end of the stick, because you haven't been yourself lately.
Having my sister accuse me of being bent didn't help my stress levels.
I know. I'm sorry. While you were sleeping, I kept thinking how I would have felt if you'd never made it after all of those terrible things I said. You are my brother. And I know we give each other hell, but I love you. And I trust you, too. Now more than ever.
Thanks, sis. I'm touched. But don't think I'm going to cry or anything soft like that.
Okay, well, I might.
So, the school nurse had a look and found one of those gourmet jelly beans stuck up his nose. Only the best for a St. Bart's boy.
Kids, huh?
Well, if you think that's funny, wait till I tell you about our class turtle. Well, she's called Shelley. I thought of that.
Yvonne, how are you feeling?
Much better, thank you. I'll be back at work any day.
Hope you're not rushing it. You were pretty sick.
It's easy to get run down if you're not fully recovered.
Now, you two, don't fuss. I'm fine.
Too bad. I'm fussing anyway.
Enjoy your evening.
I heard Doug Morrison's surgery went well.
Yeah, it did.
And you're the one who removed the bullet?
Clean as a whistle.
I suppose you know what caliber it was.
38. Saw plenty of them at Joburg. Why do you ask?
Army man in me, I suppose. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheers. Hey, Scotty. Maxwell.
Oh, hey, I ordered a risotto to take away for Avia.
5 minutes. I'll be back soon. I've still got to tell you about Shelley. The class turtle.
Oh, right. So you do.
They make an attractive couple, don't you think?
Drop it, Mum.
What? I was just saying.
You know how to pick your woman, don't you, bro?
Uh-huh.
I was talking about the other one. The one that you're on a date with.
I knew who you meant. Vicky's really nice.
Oh, nice. What, as in, you're looking for a nice way to end it?
Pretty much.
Hurts less if you rip the plaster off real fast.
You don't look like a morning person. Me either.
Let's not pretend we're friends, okay?
I wish we could be. I really meant what I said yesterday.
Just save it, Frankie. You apologised to make yourself feel better, not me.
That's not true. After your sister told me how bad I made you feel,
What, you said sorry because my sister had a go at you?
No, I said it because I like you and I really do want us to be friends.
Well, before you found out that I might be infected, I think you wanted more than that.
I bet you're glad I talked you out of getting an early night now. What are you doing later on today? I've got a teacher-only day. I'll be done by 2. We could hook up.
Today's kind of full, actually.
But you must have some idea what time you'll finish.
It's impossible to say. Maybe it's best if I just give you a call.
Maybe it'd be better if you just said what's on your mind.
Huh?
I'm not thick, all right? I know you had one eye on me last night and one on the rest of the room. Why do you think I work so hard to keep your attention? All those stupid school stories.
Hey, they're not stupid. I was just...
Distracted? Believe me, I know. I thought you might have been tired. Big day in surgery and all that, but now...
I was tired. Really tired.
Isaac, I'm giving you a chance to be honest with me here. Maybe you should take it.
Okay. Look, I think you're really great, but I don't think this, you and me, it's not going anywhere.
Unbelievable. You couldn't have told me this before we spent another night together.
Oh, I thought it's what you wanted. I was just trying to do the right
I know what you were trying to do. Have as much fun as possible before you told me to hit the road. You guys are all the same. Thanks for nothing.
Chris and Harry is still asleep. Can you keep it down when you go?
Mrs. Bishop will undergo a partial gastrectomy to remove a carcinoma of the distal stomach. It's a new procedure for Isaac, but I'm confident he'll sail through.
You're ticking them off this week. Are you trying to break some kind of record?
No, I'm just getting on with it. Doing my job.
Okay, that's it for now. I'm not going to let Isaac get ahead of himself again, if that's what you're worried about.
The opposite, actually. He seems really subdued. Just wondered if maybe this new stuff was getting on top of him.
No, he's taking his work in his stride. His private life, on the other hand.
Yeah, I saw him out with his new girlfriend last night.
New ex-girlfriend, I'd say.
Really?
She left rather abruptly this morning. Doors were slammed. He's had a thundercloud over his head ever since.
What were you asking about the angle of that bullet?
Do you think it's possible Doug could have shot himself?
What?
I know he had a handgun. I saw it. It looked like a .38. Now, you've seen a few gunshot wounds in your time. Taking range and trajectory into account, could it have been him?
Well, he could have beat to death from a wound like that.
Just answer the question.
I'm a doctor, not a crime scene investigator, and definitely not a shrink, because what you're saying, you'd have to be crazy. And why would he take a risk like that?
Good question.
Nearly there.
And it's Worthington coming down the home straight. He's giving it all he's got. The rest of the field can't see him for dust. And... yes, it's Worthington by a nose.
To think last week we didn't know if you'd even get back on the horse. But what you just did there, that was flawless. Again.
Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you. Without all of you and me.
So, I think we've earned ourselves some cake, team, or slice, or Vicky's, I'm not fussy. So who's a starter after we're done here?
I wish. I've got the dentist.
I have to collect the kids.
Right. Race you to the last Lamington, then?
You're on.
I didn't think I'd see you again today.
I think you're confusing me with someone else. There's this girl who looks like me, but sadly she's a bit of an idiot. My name's Frankie.
Well, you look a lot like her. A real lot.
Come on, please give me a chance to prove I'm not a total dropkick. At least have a coffee with me. After that, who knows?
Thanks for the apology for both of them, but I think we should just leave it at that.
Okay. If you ever need anyone to talk to, not that you're likely to pick me.
Wait. My name's Hunter Mackay, and there's a guy around here that looks a lot like me. He can be an idiot as well. How's it going?
Just about done. What do you have next for me? Stop taking the bandages?
I'm only thinking of you, Tracy. You might not feel tired, but you are. You're running on adrenaline.
I am okay.
So what's the latest on the shooting?
Nothing. The police have been asking around, but they can't find a single witness. It was like no one was on the street at the time.
I guess whoever did it was pretty careful not to be seen.
My brother could be dead now. Can you imagine? And there I was.
I wonder why he didn't defend himself. Go for his own gun.
Because he doesn't carry one, that's why.
Yeah, he does. I saw it in his backpack.
His pack was with him when they brought him in. There was no gun. You must have seen something else.
I know what I saw.
I'm telling you, he's never carried a gun. Not even when he's undercover. It's just too dangerous.
Okay.
Thank you.
If he wasn't armed, and there were no witnesses, why didn't the shooter fire again? Finish him off.
What? You wish he had finished him off?
No, of course not.
I don't know. Maybe he got spooked after the first shot and ran off. I'm just happy Doug survived.
So am I.
Sounds like you're accusing him of something.
The wound was very close range. From the trajectory, it could have been self-inflicted.
What? You're saying Doug shot himself? Nearly killed himself? Are you crazy?
He was under a lot of
Are
pressure.
you calling him a liar?
I've just got all these questions, that's all. Things that don't add up.
I am sure Doug will be very happy to answer your questions for you when he's feeling up to it. Though how you even have the nerve to ask...
I'm trying to upset you, Tracy.
We're too late. You know what? You are right. I shouldn't be in here working. I need to be with my brother.
So, how's it been living with your cousin and your boss all rolled into one?
Mostly okay, although we've definitely had our moments.
I thought you'd rate it. 3 guys under one roof with no women to boss them around.
I bet Harry wouldn't mind if we could get one to stick around longer than 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah, Chris kind of mentioned that things didn't work out with that girl.
Cheers, Chris.
Hey, there must be something in the air. Doug Morrison dumps a total catch like me, and this Vicky girl dumps an eligible bachelor like you.
She didn't dump me. Only you did that.
Right, sorry, I just assumed...
What? That I was too nice for her too.
Oh, not that nice, actually. Right now you seem kind of moody. It's okay, I can be friends with moody people.
I don't want to be your friend.
You're making that very clear.
I broke it off with Vicky because I can't stop thinking about you. So it won't work for us to be friends. I want way more than that.
We're live from the Cheltenham Racing Festival at 1:25 this afternoon, and you can see Neighbours and Home and Away over on RTE2 this week at 5:30 and 6:30. On the way next, though, Tommy does something he regrets on Fair City.